In this video lecture, we are going to start solving MCQs for binomial theorem, right? Because there is no MCQs in your textbook, right? And probably we are going to ask you MCQ as well as subjective questions, right? So आपको प्रैक्टिस मिले इसलिए हम few MCQs सॉल्व करेंगे और आपको जो शॉर्टकट्स है हाउ टू सॉल्व MCQ वो भी हम दिखाएंगे कि आपको एमसीक्यू कैसे सॉल्व करना है, क्योंकि आप में से बहुत सारे बच्चों है जिसको प्रॉब्लम है कि एमसीक्यू सॉल्व करते हैं तो ज़्यादा टाइम जाता है। तो इसके लिए मैं आपको ये जो एमसीक्यूज है उसमें शॉर्टकट्स जो पॉसिबल है वही दिखाऊंगा कि कैसे टाइम सेव करके हम क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर सकते हैं। उसको हम लेंथी मेथड से सॉल्व नहीं करेंगे, राइट? सो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, if the coefficient of 5th and 19th terms in the expansion of 1 plus x raised to n are equal, then n is equal to. So first and second both questions are same, but it is here it is given numbers, fixed number 5th and 6th, but here it is given r minus 6 and twice r minus 1, so it doesn't know which term is there, right? So in this type of question, for this type of question, right, if the coefficient of pth and qth terms in the expansion of 1 plus x whole raised to n are equal, then n is equal to p minus 1 plus q minus 1, or n is equal to p minus 1 plus q minus 1, right? Or you can write p minus 1 is equal to q minus 1. P minus 1 is equal to q minus 1, right? You have to take this, you have to consider this as a formula, right? So you will get your answer very easily. Got it? Right? Generally it doesn't need to verify like this also, but we are taking this also, right? So while this type of fixed numbers of term given, then you have to use this formula only, but while there is no known r, then you have to take both, right? Okay, so इसके लिए मैंने क्या किया कि आपको दोनों ही लिखवा दिया, एक दोनों में से एक पॉसिबल नहीं आएगा, इसमें ये पॉसिबल नहीं आएगा और इसमें वो पॉसिबल नहीं आएगा, राइट? सो दिस इज यू हैव टू रिमेंबर, right? This is your formula that you have to remember. Now what is given? N is equal to, what is n? Is here n, so we have to find out n. So first solution, n is equal to p minus 1, which term is given? 5, 1 लेस कीजिए, क्या हो गया? 4, right? Plus q minus 1, 19, 1 लेस कीजिए, 18, so answer is 22. Is 22 is given? Yes. Then option C is your correct answer. So option C is correct answer. Now if we take this p minus 1 q minus 1, that is 4 is equal to 18, or 4 is equal to 18, which is never equal to, so this is not possible, right? Because these two numbers are not equal, so not possible, so your possible answer is only 22. So without writing anything, if 5th term and 19th terms coefficient are equal, then what is your answer? 4 plus 18, 22 is your answer. Suppose it is given of 10th term and 12th term are equal, then what is n? So 9 plus 11 is 20, so answer is 20, right? Like that you have to solve the questions using this formula, right? So now second question is the coefficient of r minus 6, 1 लेस कीजिए, तो 1 लेस करेंगे तो क्या होगा? r minus 7 plus 1 लेस कीजिए, क्या होगा? twice r minus 3 होगा, is equal to n. N is given, so while n is given, then you have to use this both formula, right? So this is 32, or what is your answer? P minus 1 q minus 1, that is sum of these two, that is sum of these two, is r minus 7 plus, is equal to twice r minus 3. R minus 7 is equal to twice r minus 3. That is the answer, right? Now solving this, what we get? 32 is equal to r plus 2r is 3r minus 10, right? So r will be 3r is equal to 42, taking this to left hand side. So r is equal to 14, or solving this, taking r to this side, it becomes r is equal to 3 minus 7 is minus 4, not belongs to n, so not possible, which is not possible. But I am not writing fully not which is not possible, I am writing only not possible. So what is your answer? R is equal to 14. So r is equal to 14, that is option B is your correct answer. Option B is your correct answer, right? So you have to solve like this. Okay. Now next question, the coefficient of x raised to 21 in the expansion of this is blank. So now we have to we are given x plus x square whole raised to 20, right? So you see you can see here, आप देख सकते हैं x कॉमन है, तो हम x कॉमन लेंगे तो क्या होगा? x कॉमन आ गया 1 plus x, राइट, होल रेज टू 20 हो जाएगा. गॉट इट? नाउ इसको पावर दे देते हैं am, राइट? ab रेज टू m is a रेज टू m b रेज टू m, दैट यू नो. सो ये क्या हो जाएगा? दिस इज x रेज टू 20 and 1 plus x raised to 20. Now our target is to find out the coefficient of x raised to 21, right? So this is x raised to 20. Now expanding this, what we get? 1 plus, right, nc0 plus nc1. nc1 is 20c1. I am not writing nc0, that is 20c0 here. I am writing directly 1. So 20c1 into x plus 20c2 into x square plus this. Now we are interested for term containing x raised to 21. So this is already x raised to 20. If we multiply with this, we get term containing x raised to 20 only. But if we multiply this, then what we get? X raised to 20 into 1, 21. Now if you multiply here, we get 20 plus 2, 22. But that is not required. And then we get higher term. आपको higher term मिलेगा. तो ओनली किससे मल्टीप्लाई कर सकते हैं हम? इसको इसके साथ, ये टर्म के साथ जो मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो ही हमारा आंसर जो है वो x raised to 21 टर्म मिलेगी. पावर जो है 21 वो टर्म मिलेगी. तो इसका मल्टीपल ये हो गया, मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो कोएफिशिएंट क्या होगा? 20c1, दैट इज ऑप्शन ए इज योर करेक्ट आंसर, राइट? सो इससे मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो 21 हो जाएगा. देखो कैसा होगा, ये ऐसे होगा x raised to 20 प्लस 20c1 x raised to 21 plus 20c2 x raised to, this is 2 plus 20 is 22, right? और हायर टर्म आएगी पावर की, पावर हायर होता जाएगा. तो हमें इंटरेस्ट है x raised to 21 में, तो कोएफिशिएंट क्या आया? 20c1. So what is the answer? Option A is your correct answer, right? So option A is your correct answer, right? Question is, the number of the terms in the expansion of 2x plus 3y plus 4z whole raised to 5 of type x raised to a, y raised to b, z raised to c, right? Now these numbers x, y, z, it doesn't depends, right? In expansion is depend only on n. So total number of terms you have to remember, like in this type of question you have to remember total number of terms is equal to n plus 1 into another bracket n plus 3 divided by 2, right? What you have to remember? N plus 1 into another bracket n plus 2 divided by 2, right? So total numbers of terms, right, for solution of fourth is equal to n plus 1 n plus 2 divided by 2. That is n is given here 5, right? So in this type of question, while it is given a plus b plus c, right, you have to remember this formula, n plus 1 another bracket n plus 2 divided by 2 is the formula, right? Because it is never depend on this power a b c, right? So n is 5, so 5 plus 1 is 6, right? 5 plus 2 is 7, divide by 2, that is 21. So 21 means option C is your correct answer. So option C is correct answer, right? So remember this formula. Now another question, question number 5 is if 2 plus root 3 whole raised to 4 plus 2 minus root 3 raised to 4 is equal to x plus y root 3, then y is equal to, now y is the coefficient of root 3. So you have to remember another one formula, that it is given a plus root b whole raised to n plus a minus root b whole raised to n, then coefficient of this root b, coefficient of root b, right, is always 0. Is always 0. So what is your answer? 0. What is your answer? 0. So you have to remember in the expansion of a plus root b whole raised to n plus a minus root b whole raised to n, the coefficient of root b is 0. The root coefficient of root b is 0. So a plus root b, a minus root b, power both same, right? Then coefficient of this root b is always 0. That is root 3's coefficient is always 0. That is y is always 0. So option A. Answer is A. So no need to write any step, right? Without writing any step, you are able to solve this question also as well as this question also. And previously what we did, right? First, second question are also you can solve without writing any step, right? So there is the skill, right? आपको ये skill develop करनी पड़ेगी. If TR minus 1 is the middle term, so this is given. This is the middle term in the expansion of this. So what is n here? So n is equal to 10. That is even number. If n is even number, then middle term is, you know, n by 2 plus 1 term. And n is odd, then 2 middle term, n plus 1 by 2 and n plus 3 by 2 are 2 middle terms, right? But this is given even. So middle term is equal to n by 2 plus 1 term, right? This is given. But what is given? TR minus 1 is middle term. So your middle term is TR minus 1 is equal to n by 2. What is n? 10. So 10 by 2 is 5. Right? So 5 plus 1. 5 plus 1 term. Right? So TR minus 1 is equal to, which term is this? 6 term. That is T6 is your middle term. So this is R minus 1 is equal to 6. So what is R? 7. So therefore R minus 1 is equal to 6. This implies R is equal to 7. That is option number C is your correct answer, right? So option C is correct answer, right? Now next question is, constant term in the expansion of this is what? We have to find out. Now constant term means term independent of variable, there is x, right? जिस term में x नहीं है इसको हम constant term बोलते हैं. तो जिसमें x नहीं है वैसा टर्म फाइंड करना है, तो हमें क्या करना है आपको पता है, x की पावर क्या लेना है? 0 लेना है. सो जनरल टर्म, राइट? सो आई एम राइटिंग डायरेक्टली बिकॉज वी आर सॉल्विंग MCQ. TR plus 1 is NCR, that is 12CR. So 12CRA. A is 2x square. So 2x square raised to n minus r, that is 12 minus r, and B is minus 1 upon x raised to r. Now equating the terms, right? Constant term containing term x, right? So this will be 12CR. This is 2 raised to 12 minus r. 12 minus r. This is x. 2 into this, that is 24 minus twice r. And this is minus 1 raised to r. And this is 1 upon x raised to r. 1 upon x raised to r. So now what we get? TR plus 1 is equal to, I am writing this first. So minus 1 raised to r. This is 12CR, right? So 12CR. This is 2 raised to 12 minus r. And this is x raised to. Now if we take this power to numerator, become minus. So minus means 24 minus 3r. So x raised to 24 minus 3r, right? Because base of both are same. And we are solving MCQ, so no need to write more step. Now power of x is 0 for constant term. I am writing, but no need to write this also. For constant term, power of x is equal to 0, that is 24 minus 3r is equal to 0, so r is equal to h. So these three steps are unnecessary, no need to write while you are solving MCQ. You know, power of x is 0, means 24 minus 3r equal to 0, that is 3r equal to 24, so r equal to 8. So directly you have to substitute r equal to 8 in 1. So from 1 what we get? From 1 t9 is equal to minus 1 raised to 8, right? Minus 1 raised to even power is always plus. So this is 1, this is 12c 8, right? 2 raised to 4 and x raised to 0, right? Now 12c 8 is 12c 4. So 12c 4 can be written as 12 into 11 into 10 into 9 whole upon 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 and 2 raised to 4, that is 16, and x raised to 0 is 1, right? So this is 4, 3 are 12 and this is 2, that is 8. So 72 into 11 is 729 into 0, so answer is 7920, right? Answer is 7920, that is option A, right? So option A is your correct answer. Question is question number 8. n minus 1 c1 plus n minus 2 c2 plus dash n minus 1 c n minus 1 is equal to blank, right? This is a very important formula, right? Because this type of concept is important for your competitive exam. आपकी competitive exam में ऐसा concept बहुत ही useful रहेगा, right? And formula is 2 raised to n is nc0 plus nc1 plus nc2 plus dash up to ncn, right? जो nc0 से start होना चाहिए 0 से और n तक है, तो ये ncn है, तो हम इसको this is the expansion of 2 raised to n, that you know. So 2 raised to this is n is the expansion, right? So 0 से n तक का आपके पास कोफिशिएंट होना चाहिए, तो ही हम 2 पावर में जो n हो वो लिख सकते हैं. तो यहाँ पे n की जगह पे क्या है? n minus 1 है. So what is missing here? nc0. Here n minus 1 c n minus 1 is there, so it's okay. So what we have to do? We have to add n minus 1 c0 is missing here, so we have to add n, subtract that one, right? So adding and subtracting n minus 1 c0 plus n minus 1 c1, right, plus n minus 1 c2 plus dash, this is given, n minus 1 c n minus 1 is given. So now last term we add this, so we have to subtract minus n minus 1 c0, right? So adding this and subtracting this, our expression becomes like this. Now what is this? This term up to starting from n c0, n is here n minus 1 and ending with always ncn, so n minus 1 c n minus 1 is n over n, right? So answer of this is 2 raised to n, n is n minus 1, so answer of this is 2 raised to n minus 1, and you know anything c0 is always 1, so 2 raised to n minus 1 minus 1, 2 raised to n minus 1 minus 1, that is option D is your correct answer, right? Option D is your correct answer, right? Suppose I am giving one example for practice. Suppose it is given nc1 plus either, suppose I am giving 15c1 plus 15c2, right, plus dash, answer is 15c14. Then what is the answer of this expansion? Now which term are missing here? First 15c0 is missing because it is starting with 1, n is 15, no problem, and whatever it may be. So adding 15C0, what we get? 15C0 plus 15C1 plus this. I'm not writing this term. Now we require NCN. So which term is missing here? 15C15 is missing. So 15C14 plus 15C15. This is, we add these two new terms. Means we have to subtract also. So minus 15C0 minus 15C15. We are adding and separating these two terms. Separating. Now answer of this will be 2 raised to n is 15. So answer will be 2 raised to 15 minus NC0 is 1 and minus 15C15 is again 1. So minus 1. So answer will be 2 raised to 15 minus 2. Right? So this type of questions are important. So this question and this concept is important. So do practice for this type of question. I will give you, right, more questions for practice also. Right? After finishing this 10 question, I am going to give you some questions. Okay? Now, 9th question. Middle term in the expansion of this. Now, power is 8. So, E1. So, 8 is E1. Middle term will be n by 2 plus 1 term. Right? N by 2 plus 1 term. That is 8 by 2, 4 plus 1, that is 5th term, n is 8, right? So we have to find out T5, right? So general formula for term is n Tr plus 1, n is 8. So 8Cr A is twice x raised to n minus r, that is 8 minus r, and 1 upon twice x raised to r. So we require 5th term. So what we have to do? Substituting r equal to 4 plus 1 is 5. Right? Either r plus 1. Either r plus 1 is 5. So r is equal to 4. So taking r is equal to 4, I am writing directly. So 8C4, this is twice x raised to 4. And this is 1 upon twice x raised to 4. Because 8 minus 4 is 4. Right? So 8C4 is 8, 7, 6, 5 and 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 raised to 4 is 16, x raised to 4 and 1 upon 2 raised to 4. Okay, see, both are same. So no need to write this also. Why we are wasting our time? Right? I didn't see here. So now these are same, 2x raised to 4, 1 upon twice x raised to 4. So no need to write more steps. So this will be 4 into 2 is 8, 3 into 2, right? So what is your answer? 70. What is your answer? 70, right? Right? But there isn't given answer in this form. So they give no need to write this also, because this will be cancelled. Answer will be 8C4. Right? Answer is 8C4 is directly answer. So no need to simplify this also. Right? So option A is your correct answer. Right? कितना easy हो जाता है ना? Okay. Now next one. The sum of the coefficient of x raised to 13, y raised to 12 and x square y raised to 13. So we have to find out these two terms. Right? And general term for this is, you know, Tr plus 1 is equal to NCR is 15CR, x raised to n minus r is 15 minus r, and y raised to r. Right? So here x raised to power is 15 minus r, but y is only containing one power, that is r. So if we want this term, so what is r? R should be 2, right? So taking r is equal to 2, we get third term is equal to 15C2. R is 2. Right? This implies x raised to 13 y square. So what is the coefficient of x raised to 13 y square? Is 15C2. We have to take the sum of this term and this term. So for this y raised to 13, what should we have to take? R should be, क्या होना चाहिए r? क्या होगा? 13, because we want y power 13. So taking r is equal to 13, we get T14 is equal to 15c 13 x raised to 15 minus 13 is 2 and y raised to 13. See what we want, x square y raised to 13. So we are targeting y only, not x, because there is a 15 minus r. If we take 15 minus r is equal to 13, then what is r? R is equal to again 2. So you can take any power, but these can be identified very easily. So we are taking r is equal to 2 like this. You can take power of x, 15 minus r is equal to 13, then r is also 2, right? So sum of the coefficient, right? I'm not writing that containing term this and this, okay? So sum of coefficient is 15c2, right? So 15c2 plus 15c13, right? Now it's a critical for you. Now what is the answer is given? This is 15c2 is not 15c2, 15c3 not. So this and this not possible. Now 2 times 15c13 and 15c3. Right? But 15c3 is never possible. So this is not possible. So this must be your answer. So how? This is, if we apply this formula, NCR is equal to NC n minus r, then this should be 15c. 15 minus 2 is 13 plus 15c 13. So answer is 2 times 15c 13. This is the correct answer. That is option B is your correct answer. सपोज आई विश टू चेंज, मुझे ये चेंज करना है, तो मैं इसका आंसर क्या कर सकता हूं? 15c2 भी लिख सकता हूं. तो 2 टाइम्स 15c2 होगा. दिस इज 15c2, दिस इज अगेन 15c2. So 2 times 15c2 is also possible, but it is given 2 times 15c3. Right? This is not mistake, but that is not correct answer. So this is also correct answer. So either this. Both are same answer, right? So you have to tick mark according to given option in your question. Okay? So ये 10 क्वेश्चन मैंने करवाया है. अभी मैं आपको few sums प्रैक्टिस के लिए दे रहा हूँ जो ऐसा ही होगा, और आपको मैंने बताया वैसे ये टाइप का जो सम है वो आपको ज्यादा ख्याल में रखना है, इसकी प्रैक्टिस करनी है. इसके लिए मैं आपको और मोर क्वेश्चंस प्रैक्टिस में दे रहा हूँ. सो एज आई टोल्ड यू, मैंने जैसे आपको बताया था कि आपको फ्यू एग्जांपल्स होमवर्क में देना चाहता हूँ मैं. तो ये और 15 क्वेश्चन दिया है, तो 25 क्वेश्चन आपके लिए प्रैक्टिस का है. तो इसमें सब कुछ आ जाएगा, तो आपको ये सॉल्व करना है, राइट? सो फ्रॉम यदि आपको इसमें कोई प्रॉब्लम आए तो आप मुझे कॉल करके इसका सॉल्यूशन चेक करवा सकते हैं. बट नथिंग, नॉट अ सिंगल क्वेश्चन इज new for you because we did all type of questions, right? See, constant term means क्या करना है आपको? इसमें से x की पावर 0 लेके tr plus 1 फाइंड करना है, right? मिडिल टर्म that you know n is even, right? इसमें थोड़ा दिक्कत होगा, तो क्या करना है कि आपको इसका एक्सपेंशन लिखना है और बोथ साइड्स कंपेयर करना है. कांस्टेंट टर्म, कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ x बोथ साइड्स x स्क्वायर, राइट? देन यू कैन सॉल्व इट बिकॉज आपको a और n फाइंड करना है. तो x कांस्टेंट टर्म और x स्क्वायर का कोएफिशिएंट लेंगे तो आंसर आ जाएगा. ये नो आपको पता है, ये nc0 nc1 plus nc2 plus nc3 dash 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 ncn is 2 dash to n. So what we are given here, but there is a 0 and 1 term are missing, so you have to subtract 2 terms. So 2 terms, that is 1 and 15c1 and minus nc0, so 16 and 2 raised to n, that is 2 raised to 15, that you know, right? Coefficient of x raised to 5, this is x minus 1 whole square whole raised to 6. So expand it and you will get answer. E and B, we did this type of questions. If the coefficient of this and this, then what you take? Subtract 1, take both equal, either n is equal to this plus 2, this, you will get your answer. And I think same question of this type of this is this one. So you can solve it. Again same question, middle term, power even, that you know, right? Now sum of the coefficient, we did 10 question like this. So this and the both question are same. Fourth term, middle term, and this is again the same question like this. As I told you, मैंने बताया था कि ये टाइप का क्वेश्चन है वो इम्पोर्टेंट है आपको कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम के लिए, तो आपको ये ऐसे सॉल्व करना है.